Hello guys, welcome to our continuation on our Django discussion. Now in this video we're going to talk more about views in our Django app. So views are used to process uh, requests and send back a response of what request was all about. So normally views in Django are either function based, class based, or generic views. But in this, for starter, we're going to start with the function-based views and see how it communicates. And maybe the information flows from views, and then we map it to the URL file of our app. So before that, you need to confirm that you've set your app correctly, your Django project correctly, and allow me to try and run. See if everything works well on our end. I run server. Also, I'm going to copy this. Yes, copying that. Yes. You can see this is what you'll see for the first time you set up your Django project. You know that you'll get that the install works successfully, and congratulations and all that. Now we don't want this view to be in our Django app. This is just for setup. We want to see views being sent after a certain request is made by a user. And now in this case I'm the user. And now to see this in work, we're going to start with importing HTTP response class from the Django.http. So we'll say from Django.http import HTTP response. From there, we're going to create our views, our function-based views, whereby to create a function, remember is def. Function, we can call it homepage, and that it reads view text one parameter. There is a parameter that it should be, and also it can take any other parameters according to your logic. But for now, we're going to do request. With request. Now we want to send information, maybe send a paragraph to a user in the browser. So you can say you can create a variable called content. That content string can have an HTML structure here for HTML there, and then again to go to body, and then inside that body you want one. So in there, you'd like to see what? You'd like to see a certain content is shown in the browser. So we can say is content maybe one for homepage. And then from there, enter, and then return our HTTP response. And then now we're going to return this variable content now. Content. Now our view is done, and there's something you need to know when it comes to a complete HTTP request and response cycle. In Django, for you to complete the whole request and response cycle, you should now do the URL mapping. And the process of URL mapping in Django, or maybe in another framework, is called routing. So there, we are going to go to our demo app. Nope, we won't be using this directly with this url.py directly, but we're going to create another file in our demo app. Right click there and create new file, call it urls.py. Now from Django, or maybe to avoid all that, let me paste copy for this from Django.urls, from Django.urls, urls, import path. Now there is another thing, list of paths you're going to enter here in this URL file of your app. You're going to have URL patterns is equals to now a list. Sorry for that. I don't know why this path, a string of what that will be. And then something you need to import before you go further. You need to import our views inside this URL file, and you see our URLs and views are in the same folder demo app. So for you to reference to import this views.py in this URL, you're going to say from dot this from this folder import what import views. So we're going to say views dot comma. Don't forget to have a comma. You leave it, you'll get an error. Yes. Now we have our URLs mapped inside the URLs file of our app. Now for us to see all this mapped, we need something like what? We'll need to map the URLs for our app inside the URLs of our project, of our main project. Now we're going to import include. The include works this way. You can either put it here, path, and maybe you can name it what. Let's call it home. Leave it there. You can call it home. Yes, and say we can say include. Including what? We're going to include views from demo app. Demo app URLs. Don't forget to have this. I hope everything will be going well, and you need to check whether you've registered this demo app in the settings.py. We've not yet registered it, so we're going to do this. So demo app. After you register your app, which one is in the views. So now, what do we need to see? We need to go right here and load. See, when you load here now, you'll get a page not found because we have no home page, and we have this. Oh, there's another error we might get. We forgot to have don't forget to have that / there. Now when you reload, you'll see now we have home page and admin. And for us to see what we just created in this view, in this view here, how to see this? This is heading 1 for home page. You need to go to this part, home. So what do you do? Home. This is heading 1 for home page, and that's it for this video. So in this video, you've learned how to create a fast Django view, how to process request and response, and maybe to complete it, doing the URL routing now, the mapping of the views. So that's it for this video. Seeing you in the next one as we extend our knowledge to about more knowing more about views.